Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I know you guys have been asking for the chat. Where were we? We were a little busy this week because everybody decided to get married on the same weekend, so we couldn't really get together. But we are here, and we're gonna upload. And Hassan's back.
Good man, I'm back. First things first, as usual, please keep Palestine in your thoughts and your prayers, your donations. Be generous there, and yeah, let's just get into it today.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be completely honest. It's Monday right now, and the games happen on Wednesday, and there's no passion about these games anymore. I'm trying to forget them, get to next week. But we'll talk about them.
Me and Tawfiq did lose this last week.
Exactly.
That could definitely play a factor.
And Hassan's still shooting 0% from the field on the season.
Yeah, 0%. It's worse than 7%.
That's actually 100%.
No,
You didn't take a shot.
Yes,
It's
it
Alright.
somehow worse than our
The first game was Yefa versus Nablus, which is Team Yanis versus Team Hamza Shah. Hamza Shah's team had no Jojo, no Khalid, and no Hassam, so they only had 5 guys, and they had to bring a guest who was Sal Rahim.
Yeah.
So Ali Hassan went crazy, so that answers anything about is he okay? How's his knees feeling?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be? He had 12 for 28, 33 points, 5 for 10. He was hooping, so that's a good sign. Hamza Shah 2 for 11. They're gonna need him to shoot a lot better for this team to go anywhere, especially with Jojo and Khalid on the court. And yeah, I didn't watch any of this game, so if I'm gonna watch some of it, he can tell you.
Yeah, I
guys.
saw some parts of it. All I'll say is it was very clear early on that they weren't gonna be able to get any offense creating wise, especially with their guys missing. So like at some point early on, Ali realized that, and he just started shooting tough shots, and dude was hitting a good percentage of them. So credit to him, 33 points like Tawfiq said, and he's looking good, mashallah. So yeah, that's that on Ali Hassan, and you can't really expect much from them with half their team missing,
Yeah.
especially some of their higher draft picks missing.
But I mean, the Yanis's can only play who's in front of them, and they
Exactly.
absolutely whooped them.
Yeah.
Like I would look every once in a while, and the score just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And yeah, Musa just 30, 10, and 3, just doing what he does.
Yeah.
Who else? Safe, newcomer Safe, 4 for 6, 9 points, 6 rebounds. That's a nice debut. I don't know why he has himself listed as a center, but that's a different story. Ilyas Shamshadad with almost a triple-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. And the best part of this whole box score, Yahya Anis 5 for 13, 15 points. If Yahya Anis consistently scores over double digits, this team is going to be very, very, very hard to stop, because then you won't be able to help off of Musa, Ilyas, and yeah, Musa and Ilyas. Hasn't anything stick out to you on the box score, brother?
Nah, haram. Like, I just feel bad, bro.
The thing is, like, it's like we said this in the preview. A lot of the teams are going to be like trying to find their footing and find their rhythm, but the Yanises already know how to play with each other. Yahya and Habi and Musa already know what their roles are. Yahya and Habi are going to press the guards, and they're going to get out.
33 more rebounds.
Well, this team is also huge. Like Musa's
Well, you scored
6'4".
5 of me against 5
Ilyas-
shots. I won't get out
Ilyas is
by
like
33 rebounds.
Ilyas is 6'2",
promise.
Safe is 6'2".
33
they're a very
rebounds?
big
No,
team.
you know 33 rebounds is. You don't. Clearly.
No, but think about whose rebound they got on
what I'm
that.
saying.
It's literally Jaime
They got Jaime,
versus
that's it.
Musa, Ilyas.
Musa, Ilyas, Safe is a big guy, and Kabar. Like,
I'm just playing it like if that was me.
That's
Well,
the thing.
yeah.
Jaime is not you. That's the thing.
Well, 33 though, you guys aren't boxing out. Wallahi, that's what it is. Well, I mean, because why did they create boxing out? You know why? To give the short guy an advantage or give him some footing against the guy.
what if the ref's not calling all the way back foul? Maybe that's what it was.
You're not boxing out good enough. Well,
Honestly, if I was
that's all it is, bro.
If I was this Nablus team and a shot went up, the game plan probably was get back. Let's not get blown out by as much as we probably would. So let's just get back and play defense. I don't know. Whatever. Big rebound discrepancy. Obviously.
What if the other teams shoot a rebound?
I don't know.
Box out.
I don't know.
We can't really say anything about Nablus because we haven't watched them play at all. But based on the box scores and everything, Yefa is going to be one of the top teams in the league like we expected, and we have yet to like come up with anything for Nablus. That's basically it.
So looking forward
But
to
Yahya Anis, keep doing 15 points a game, and I think your team will end up in the championship.
All right. I don't know why. See, it's so late in the week. It's just defaulting to week 2.
All right.
It's like a pretty cool feature though.
Yeah.
Then the
Because I have
best,
it pinned, and every time like I click it,
There you
goes
go.
to the current
It's
week.
the dates.
That's
the
fire.
dates. It's the new week. Yeah.
the second game was Al Wahdat versus Al Biro, which was my team versus Yamin's team.
And
So
wow.
this was probably like the upset of the week because everybody expected my team to whoop them, and we lost.
Yeah.
Try to get the bottom.
So, the first thing that pops up on the box score, Yaman did an amazing trade to get Raza. Because Raza really completed their team.
Yeah.
20 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He looks like he's back in shape. Like me and Almost said before, he's been like hooping all over with different leagues and stuff.
Yeah.
And he just looks like Raza from a couple seasons ago where he's like very, very confident. Like there was a couple layups he made, like he was hanging in the air, making them on mana. He hit a 3, he hit a couple pull-up jump shots. And they're going to need that scoring because beforehand when we were looking at the squad, we were like, we really need Ahmed Shaban to come out of his brother's shadow and, you know, ball out. He had a nice triple single, 3, 3, and 3. I need a little bit more from him.
That's talent. I'm gonna do that if I try.
Mehdi had 19 and 12, and it was honestly like a very quiet 19 and 12. Like I didn't even feel like he scored 19 and 12, but that's just
professional at that.
that's just credit to Mehdi and him being that talented that like even if you feel like you stopped him, he'll still have 19 and 12. And Yaman also had like 10 points, but there was like a jersey issue where like they messed up on the stats.
Yeah.
So he also played very, very well. And Amr Marashli played great defense and came up with some big layups at the end. So like the team is a lot better now with Raza. Like Raza gives them a true point guard. Yaman can shoot threes. Amr Marashli can space the floor. But they're gonna need Ahmed if they want to really go for it.
I kind of feel like they're bought in. They're already bought into the fact that like everyone's looking at them like they're one of the worst teams,
Yeah.
and they're playing like an underdog, like a true underdog, and it's good for them, I think.
They like the fact that they're underdogs.
Yeah.
Also, this was like, I don't want to say this was Mehdi's first time, but Mehdi was like essentially like the center on the team where he was like jumping and contesting everything and blocking, and he had to play the 5 on offense. This was his first time doing that, so I think as time goes on, he'll get used to being like the playing presence too.
Yeah, I think it's great
You know,
that
Mehdi likes to be aesthetic and like take step back threes, but he was like, you know, pulling the ball down a little bit this game.
I think it really helps like him for him his type of size that there's no defensive 3 seconds. I think it's like essential for him.
Well, he was trying. He told me at the end of the game, he was like, bro, I'm so bad. Jumping up and down with mana every single play, trying to get rebounds.
Alhamdulillah. All right, on the Albira side, Mana 14 and 23, typical. But popping out over here is Amir Hassan and on Mana 4 fouls at the end of the game.
Yeah,
actually, I remember. Mana had like 4 fouls with like 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's so at the start, that's what kind of killed us. We were up at halftime, and then after that, in the second half, Mana got in foul trouble with like 12 minutes left. He got 4. So I had to sub him out for a couple minutes. And then after that, he came back in. And just overall, we were just all like discombobulated. Like we were not a team. Like Abdul Karim and Nadir came late, and they just had to jump in. We were like, the game was all over the place. Like it looked like a first game for us. Like we didn't know what was going on. A lot of turnovers. Like it says 8 turnovers. I felt like we had like 8 of those in the second half. Because what got Al Wahdad the lead was like they kept getting steals, kick out. Marashli had 2 layups, then Raza got in transition. Yeah, they capitalized over our mistakes. And on top of that, like we said before, the shooting on my team is not great, and that, you know, showed 18% from 3, 4 for 22.
Yeah.
We also have to do way better at the line, 6 for 14 from the free throw line. That would have won us the game, I think.
Wow, who was over 6 from the free throw line?
Man,
wow.
How did that?
He went 6 for 6 the last time he played you.
Wow, over 6 from the free throw line.
6 for 6, 8 for 8 against you guys the last time.
Well, those 2 free throws that sent me home count as 10 free throws.
I mean, a few other things stand out to me. I feel like a team like this, you guys have to be averaging easily like 12 to 13 assists at the bare minimum, because you guys have so many people that could be slashing and cutting, that someone will be open as long as you guys are doing it.
We're still like trying to find the balance between like me and Nadir, and like I want Amir to touch the ball and stuff. So like it's like a work in progress, but I think we're gonna get the gist of it over time and see how it figures out. Also, a huge shout out to Rayed Hassan, who had 2 threes as his first game.
Yeah, I like the confidence, honestly. The confidence is there, and he'll grow. And that was the other thing I was gonna say is gonna stand out to me is the 18% from the 3. I mean, you guys have some guys that can shoot. At the bare minimum, you hope that they're quality shots, and you know you'll.
We're gonna have to hit a couple threes here and there. We're also gonna have to push the ball in transition, not to get stuck in half court. We're a huge team, so we out rebounded them by 15. I feel like we're gonna out rebound most teams in the league just because I'm like the smallest dude in the starting 5. So we're gonna have second chance opportunities.
Yeah.
And we just gotta capitalize on them.
Yeah.
And I gotta play a little bit better.
Oh, and Tawfiq has a technical foul.
Yeah, bro. So
هذا واحد زعلان.
That was so soft.
Something theme.
It was just too much passion that the ref couldn't handle it.
انت زعلان, bro. Alright, third game. Potentially, probably not a game of the week.
Yeah, this was definitely game of the week.
Yeah, overtime, right?
I actually locked in on this game for a good amount because I was interested to watch both teams play.
They went into overtime?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure,
No.
right? Did it or did it not? It wasn't overtime.
Ended 78-77.
78-77.
Coach Capone was right here. Me and him were chopping it up about the game. We were trying to be locked in. So the first issue I have, I'm talking about Ramallah first. They were without Enes Zubi, and they took one of the better teams in the league that we think to the wire. So that was a very, very good performance for their first time, especially with two rookies playing like 40 minutes essentially. Khalid and Mohamed Asaf played a bunch of minutes. And you could tell it was their rookie game because like you could definitely see the talent, but also at the same time they definitely were like rushing a few things or playing a little bit faster than usual just because like that's what happens with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the end of the world.
They understand that they're talented, so they have the confidence, and it's just rookie pains, growing pains.
Exactly.
I feel like they didn't hit a shot to like halfway through the game. It took them a while to get there, and then eventually towards the end of the game, they were impacting the game and more than just scoring.
By the end, that's what I was gonna say. They started impacting the game, and you could see like the vision. Like both of them were like high pressing. They were coming up with really big steals. It was just a bunch of energy on the court. And this is without Enes Zubi. So with Enes Zubi, I think that'll give them another like calming presence who can also hit the three ball.
Yeah.
On top of that, Jihad Mustafa played amazing. Especially, he didn't really like he had to create for himself. And last season, he was with Corey Chandler and Keon. They were kind of dishing into him, and he was getting open threes. All of his points were literally him creating for himself. And I think he got injured, and he kept playing through it. 22, 8, and 7 on 50% shooting is an amazing
3
game.
steals, 2 blocks.
Yeah, no. He's living up to his first round pick name.
Yeah.
Hamza Abdelghani, ex-teammate of both these guys, he was pulling from the logo. He hit 1-3 from like the line. He had another 3. He made the guy jump like back into the hoop heaven office.
And he had a couple in the clutch.
him.
So big threes from him. I mean, if you guys can see the box score, 5 of the 6 guys that played were in double digits. So
Khalid Saleh also played great.
Khalid Saleh right back into form, 7 for 11, 15 points.
The only thing that I can criticize is I feel like for the Mullah to be such a big team with 2 guys that are 6'5", and Khan Yunus had like Albada playing center, you guys could have utilized your size a little bit more. Like Khalid Saleh and Salman, yeah, it's essentially equal.
Yeah.
Khalid Saleh and Salman played like guards. Like they were both at the top of the key like a lot of the time.
I mean, I'm shocked. When was the last time Salman hit? Like scored like this?
They all played well.
11 for
points,
9
rebounds.
Yeah.
They all played well.
Yeah. Great game from Mullah, honestly. Great game. And obviously, like you said, they're missing one of their top 2 picks. So, I mean.
But overall, it was very promising from Ramallah.
Yeah. Okay, and on the Khan Yunus side, you have Amir Tarkus, he's going to do his thing, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. You have Joe Capone,
And Amir
16
Tarkus
points,
block at the end.
9 rebounds, 9 assists, 7 for 13, Joe Capone. And then, wow, what we didn't see coming, Muhammad Al-Hindi, 11 for 19 from the field, 8 for 13 from the 3, and 30 points. Wow.
He was telling me after, he was like, yo, I think I'm better shooter than Ahmed Abbasi. I was like, you already got it.
Hey, I said it last week, and I
got
could say it over and over. Hey, this season, he's a million times better than me.
Bro, 8 for
right?
13. You're pulling.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I said he's
I don't
easily
even
top
think-
5
You
pure
guys
shooter.
watched it?
I watched some of it, yeah.
Were they all open?
The first couple ones were open, but then after that, he hit a couple of possessions. He was getting going. I don't even think
Like
I took
people
13
closing out
threes.
type thing.
Yeah, I don't even think I took 13 threes the whole season last year. So like, you got up more than me.
You're
I
not
took 13
passing
last
enough.
game.
You're not passing enough.
But nah, much like this team has Amir Charkis, Joe Capone, and Mohamed Al-Hindi. So those are maybe 3 of the top 5 shooters in the whole league.
And they have Elias, who's also a good
And they have
shooter.
Elias who hit 3 threes as well.
Yeah, 3 for 4.
And they were missing Qasim in this game who can also
Elias
shoot the
hit 3
3 ball.
threes?
Yeah,
3
3
for
for
4.
4.
He just blew 4 layups. Stupid Elias.
I saw one like wide
Hit 3
open.
threes?
He had a
Yeah,
wide
yeah.
open, another blown wide
He
open
scored
layup.
like 3 of them.
But you know why, bro? Like, he doesn't put no English on it. He just throws it at the back. He actually just throws it.
He
He
does,
expects
he
it.
does.
One
And
way
I don't
throws
know.
it.
I don't know if you guys
Okay,
noticed.
not throws it. He lets it go at the backboard. He like just does it.
You know why Elias hit the 3s, I think? Elias hit me up before the season was like, yo, I need to borrow a jersey. I had an extra 45 laying around. He was done in the 4
I was actually thinking about it. I was like, it wasn't the same jersey. It was 2 different jerseys.
He's wearing 45.
Was it your same jersey?
No, I have 2 45s.
Okay,
So
I
gave him-
literally, when he wore 45, I was like, oh,
One
he's
is
a Sophie's
stolen
jersey.
from Muslim basketball, by the way. Rob.
But no, this team they were actually winning by a good amount. Towards the end of the game, and Ramallah did a good job bringing it back.
They were, like, they played really good to win the game.
Yeah.
But you also saw, like, some things that they're going to need, like, a little bit more of. Like, I think teams with guards might test, like, Amir and Joe and make them like really defend, then maybe they might be a little bit tired on offense. And they also have no pay presence, so if they get like a bigger dude that actually takes advantage of them, they could have some weaknesses. This is also a really good game from everybody, basically.
Yeah.
Ilyas 3 threes, 30 points. Joe almost had a triple-double. Amir Charkis was pedestrian for like what we expect, but he also hit 4 threes too. So like this was a very good game from them. And how bad they hit 4 mid-ranges.
Wow.
8 points.
Yeah.
But they are without Qasim. Qasim is like their big
Yeah,
man, so
yeah.
we have to give him some time to see how Qasim gels with them.
I mean, this team, I could say without a doubt, is going to end up being in the top 3 scoring wise.
You see the KE9 stats?
Oh, he scored.
2 assists, 3 rebounds.
Wow.
He had the same stats as Ahmed.
Basically.
Basically, yeah.
No, but both these teams, let me just say, start playing defense before it gets to you.
Both these teams show some promise, though. It was definitely the most entertaining game
Yeah.
in the whole,
Yeah.
the whole week one.
There was another
That's
one.
my type of basketball right there.
There was
no
another
defense.
interesting game. Oh, mine actually. That was the other one. I think I was talking about this one. All right, so next game is Qibya versus Qalqilya. Qalqilya is Mustafa Barakat's
Club
team.
passion.
And the Qibya is Adil Yusuf's team.
This game was really fun to watch, too. This game, they probably had like 6 and 1s. Like, I remember the refs calling like and one.
Quincy was on that court?
Yeah, he was.
Quincy's calling in one?
Was it?
Wow.
I think Deep scored like
Relief.
Deep maybe scored. How many Deep scored? Deep scored 18 points. He had like 9 or 10 of them. Look, 3 for 8. 3 for 8 from the line. Deep. Deep had so many free throws. I remember that vividly.
Wow.
But
I
so,
actually love that. 18
like
points.
the game was close. You could definitely feel like Qalqilya like always had it under control. Kind of like Shahzaib kind of was chilling for the first like 10 to 12 minutes. He didn't really do much. It was a lot of Deep actually. Deep was cooking in the first half. He had 18 points. He was the best player on the court. 7 for 10 from 3. 7 for 10 from the field, and he was 3 for 8 from the line. So Deep could realistically have 23 points. So he played absolutely amazing. And this was actually part of the trade for Raza. So it really looks like both teams won in this case. Kareem Ahmed played well, 3 for 8. He came up with a couple of steals. He was rebounding. He was passing. Me and Ahmed were talking about how Kareem Ahmed kind of has to be the point guard and bring up the ball and dish it out. He was doing a really good job of that. And Mohamed Zubaydi, who he also traded for Amir Koyas. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 4 for 10. If he can keep up the good shooting percentage, he can hit you the 2 open threes and get you 10 rebounds while guarding the best big man. That's all you need from him.
Yeah,
You don't need him to do anything more than that.
Exactly. That's it.
Everything kind of fell into place, honestly. And then in the second half, Shahzaib got hot and started like hitting a couple tough shots that he usually does, and they pulled away.
Yeah, they ended up winning by 7. Honestly, like, just to point this out, I find this very interesting and very cool. Deep Patel 7 for 10, 18 points. Raj Patel on the opposite team 6
Raj
for 10,
is the only
16
reason the
points.
score was close.
Wow, man.
Raj at the end
I love
maybe
that.
hit. How many short threes did Raj hit?
Four.
Raj
4 for
maybe.
7.
I think Raj hit 2 threes like in the last couple minutes to get them back in there.
Wow, man.
The thing that killed Qibya, well, first I heard Farhad say, I just played a playoff game and drove over here, so I'm that bad. So he was exhausted and he was getting pressed the whole game. Then on top of that, Adil probably had his 4th foul with like the start of the second half. So he sat out for like 10 minutes. If Adil stayed in the game, I think it would have been a completely different game because he would have guarded one of the better players. And we've been saying this for like the past 3 seasons.
I'm about to give up on this kid, bro. It's not hard to not foul. It's really not hard to prevent, to not be in foul trouble.
But look,
Every
Adil
game.
4 fouls, Ali Maheen 4 fouls, and Raj 4 fouls. All 3 of them were in foul trouble. Ali Maheen, rookie, 6 for 13, 14 points, showed some promise. He looked good. He can shoot the ball a little bit. He does have to clean up the defense because you don't want to get into foul trouble. But Raj Patel played really, really good. But this game, I think, really came down to Adil getting hurt. Adil coming out the game so early. Because Adil, once he came out the game, they were able to really focus in on Farhad, and Farhad just
I mean,
was a little bit tired.
You expect Farhad to bounce back and be a little more fresh for the next game. He'll be back for sure. I'm not worried about that. But you do expect a little more from the likes of Mohamed Zarbi, Mido, and you expect a little more from, even though he's a rookie, I know what he has, Mashhour.
Also,
Both
Farhad
of
was
them
bringing
won.
up the ball every single play. I think for them
We
to get
expected that.
the most out of like a couple of the other guys, they're gonna have to bring up the ball and kind of let Farhad get the ball at the elbow, so he doesn't have to work so hard.
I mean, any of these 4 guys, Adil, Ali, Farhad, and Raj, could bring up the ball.
That's what I'm
no
saying.
problem. Well, even Mido could bring up the ball.
Like, there's no reason for Farhad to go up on 5 guys.
Yeah.
Like, they could just get it to him on the elbow, and then Farhad's gonna kill whoever it is.
Yeah, my only issue is you guys have to play smart. I see a lot of like maybe young players. Make sure you're playing smart and maybe let Farhad coach you guys into playing the style of basketball that needs to be done so you guys can win games.
Yeah, Hassan. Anything on the box score?
Oh, I don't know. You guys kind of said it perfectly. Style in every play, bro. Well, and you know what? There was all 4 stupid fouls.
Yeah.
Not one
No
that you
reason.
thought, wow, that could have not
For
been a
no
foul.
reason.
I thought all stupid.
But we also, I didn't talk about Ahmed Sahoed. Ahmed Sahoed had 3 for 7, 9 points. Fashion. Also, shout out rookie Dean Mustafa and Kaklilia, who made his debut also. Is there anybody else I have to talk about? Oh, DPOI. Hamad Ghani.
Same time as Cage, bro.
2 assists. You're becoming point guard?
He's like jack of all trades.
Yeah, more assists than me. 0.
Oh man.
Okay, but like final verdict, Kaklilia looks like they're going to be a very, very solid team. It looks like they're already clicking, and it's been the first game. They have a nice balance of everything. Clibia, I do think is going to be a very good team also.
I think it was,
but I think both teams are pretty good.
Bad initial game, they'll bounce back from because I think Al-Qadiyah was the underdog here. So we expect a little more from Libya, and I think they'll
Another thing I liked was at the end of the game, they all came together like talking to Farhad. It was like Adil and Raj and all them. They were talking with each other, trying to figure things out, which is a good sign for like team chemistry and stuff.
They got to implement though. They can't just talk. It's got to be
Exactly.
implementation. I feel like I'm just thinking Adil.
They got to be more disciplined. They got to be more disciplined.
All right.
This game was also banging in many different ways. All right.
In many different ways.
Safad versus Al-Quds. Yo, Hassan, can you move down? Because I don't want to shoot 3 for 19. Yo, keep that away from me, bro.
Bro, don't forget Matic Zubi too. 1 for 11,
We'll
bro.
get to
Don't
him,
forget
too.
him either. He sucks too.
So, the game was Safad versus Al-Quds, which is Amr Abbasi's team versus Zubair's team, the rookie captain, who, mashallah alayh, he was going toe-to-toe with Amr for 3s missed. 2 for 12 and 1 for 13. We were having a mid-off over here.
Here, let me say this. Let me just go through the progression of the game. We started off the game playing great defense. We started off in the zone, and I honestly thought we were gonna go away with it. Like not like keep a comfortable lead early. I thought that was what was gonna happen. That's how it felt like in game. But the Quds brought it back, and they took the lead. It wasn't by much initially, and then eventually, at the beginning of the second half type thing, they went up by like 18. With like 8 minutes left in the game, we switched to man. We start playing with passion defensively. We bring it back to 2. And we had a few chances at the end of the game. I had a chance. Matic had a chance. Mohamed Deeb had a chance. We all just fumbled it. Like there's nothing else I could say about that. We played a terrible shooting game, and I think it's very evident on the stat sheet. And we lost. But I mean, I'm not.
You guys still kept it a game.
Yeah, I'm not pessimistic at all moving forward.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, like kind of like Amr said. You want to say something?
Nah.
Kind of like Amr said. Like, if you look at the box score, I'm kind of shocked that Safad only lost by 2 because they shot 23% from 3, 30% from the field. Ahmad Abbasi, 3 for 19. Matic Zubi, 1 for 11. Amir Koyas, 4 for 14. Like,
yeah, Mr. Consistent 4 for 14. You just don't
like,
see that.
literally everybody shot pretty bad other than Islam Abbasi, GOAT. But,
Looking like prime. And
like,
Mohamed.
Mohamed played really, really good. I'm
Yeah.
talking about that. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you look at the box score, you're shocked at it. But, like Amr said, Al-Quds went up by like 18 or something, right?
Yeah.
18, 20 points, and then you guys kind of came back in like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, yeah.
So, I still feel like Safad has a couple things to figure out, like just where everybody wants to shoot and things like that, and where spacing is and who's going to bring up the ball. But overall, it wasn't a bad game. I think by the end, they started to figure out a couple things. For Al-Quds, Zayn looked amazing.
Yeah, no, Zayn
Like,
looked
all
like,
you idiots that let him go to the
Bro.
second round. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. I did see you miss that clutch free throw, Zayn. I don't know what's that about, but other than that, Zayn was hooping.
Oh my
Bro,
God. Well, last season too, they lost on free throw.
he literally
He could have iced it, and he...
it was
Same
so
thing as
obvious
last
to
season,
me.
He missed it.
He figured out the zone, and then it felt like he was just piecing us apart, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
But who still zones as grown men, bro?
Whoa.
No, wallah,
Who are you,
bro.
bro?
Like, it's embarrassing.
Anybody that plays
It's
Minor.
embarrassing.
Hush.
It's okay,
No,
okay.
bro.
No.
Zayn
Hush.
Zayn played...
Bro, what do you guys, bro? They zone just because like, they suck, bro. There's you guys, we can't guard you guys.
Man is what brought us back.
Zayn played
So why'd you
amazing.
zone him?
The team
So you
wants the
stupid?
zone.
Yeah. Zayn was amazing, 9 for 12,
Yeah.
23 points. I think this is going to be like more to come. Like, I think he's going to literally have 20 every single game.
But the efficiency was crazy.
He was
man.
ridiculous.
He couldn't have shot a little worse, bro.
Mahruz also, he was so happy that he didn't have to play big and he got to play point guard. He lived out his dreams, had 16 and 12, 6 for 10 shooting. also a great game from him.
He was clearly having fun. Like he likes where he's at.
Oh, he wasn't angry?
No.
Shocker.
Not even
Shocker.
Not even the Mahrouj.
Shocker.
Didn't even do one of those.
Bro, he wakes up, man.
Omar Hussein, 2 for 9. I do expect him to shoot a little bit better in the future. They also were without Muayyad. Muayyad is a big piece on the team, so I want to see how Muayyad changes things.
Yeah, they would have lost if he came, honestly.
And Zubair Purdy, that's my shooter. He's going to get going again. 2 for 12, it's okay. I like the confidence. You're going to be open with Zayn and Mahrouz drawing defense. Keep shooting. If you hit threes, this team will be like extremely hard to stop,
crazy
bro.
To me. He had the most shots of the
Bro,
team.
Zubair and Omar Hussein, if they get going on at a certain game, they're going to get going, bro.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, bro. Zayn and Mahrouz, I mean, this team was rated 1 in the power rankings, and they're still rated 1 in the power rankings. And until someone beats them, they're going to be rated 1 in the power rankings just because of talent alone. So
Yeah.
Who do they play next week?
I don't know if I'm just kind of interested though.
Oh, I'm almost sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
okay.
1 and 2?
Zayn is going for 30 in that game.
Oh, haram. No, but what if they trade?
What if they trade?
I don't know, bro.
All right. And last game of last week was Al-Balah versus Bethlehem. Bethlehem.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of mad. Like, I don't have Bethlehem as my team name.
Shout out Al-Balah
I feel
for...
like we stamped it as Bethlehem for my team.
Yeah.
Now it's
but now it's for
It's out,
the
though.
real passion, Shafiq Aitani, #1 pick.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
This is kind of like the first game we were talking about
Yeah.
with the Yanis's. Al-Balah were without both of their first and second round pick, Hassan Shaban and Ahmad Sinjar. So, like, you kind of expected this to be a game. But at the same time, I did not think Bethlehem was going to just whoop them like this. Like, everybody played amazing. Splash, 6 for 7, 15 points. Ali Sufyan, 15 points. Jake, 20 points. Morayan, 20 points. Shafiq really didn't even have to do much. Ali Omari was, like, just kind of playing point guard and passing it around. They looked like they had really, really good team chemistry. You scored 92 points in a game, you have to be doing something right.
I mean, it's tough, man. It's really tough to evaluate this. Like, yeah, they scored 20, 20, 13, 15, 15, 7, 2. Yeah, whatever. They scored all that, but all I could say here is they
did what they're supposed to.
like we said about the Mustayanis game, they played what was in front of them, and this was expected, honestly. Like, I couldn't have expected any less than this from them.
But
like,
it is a
team.
good game to build chemistry. Like, now this game, they're going to be, like, very confident in themselves.
Yeah, but it's going to be a very different game. We'll see who they verse, but regardless, I can't give them much, even though, like, yeah, like, you could only beat what's in front of you, so I can't say much on that. Yeah.
Give credit to Al-Balah. Yazan Abdul Kareem, rookie, 6 for 9, 12 points, 12 rebounds, very good game.
He's actually on my team in Central Jersey. I honestly didn't expect. I didn't know that's what he had. Honestly, from the showcase and everything,
that might be the best rookie performance of the week.
Yeah, he's a good big actually. So he's a good addition to the team, honestly.
Raed, 14 points, 7 rebounds, solid. I know Idris hit a couple threes. I think the Jersey thing messed him up too. So Idris really hit I think 9 or 10 points.
Yeah, something about that.
So I mean, I don't want to get in on Ahmed Saleh, but he's going to have to hit threes for his team to get good, whether Hassan and Sindra on the court or not. 3 for 15 is not going to cut it. But yeah, there's not really much to say about this game, other than Shafiq sucks. But other than that, I don't really have too much to say. You have anything to say about Shafiq?
Yeah, he went to watch golf. That's all I got to say.
That golf.
Golf. Watches golf. Alright, let's get to the predictions for next week. Or this Wednesday, 2 days from now. First game of the week is Al-Wahdat versus Qalqalya, which is Yaman versus Mustafa Barakat. Wow, fun game. Passion versus passion.
So I do know there's like some underlying storylines here. I know that Ahmed Shaban and Shazeba are going to have a bet, I believe. If Ahmed Shaban holds him to under 15 points, Shazeb buys him a meal. What else do we have here? You got Num versus Mehdi, if that's going to... Hamid Zubaydi versus Mehdi, if that's going to be a matchup. That'll be an interesting matchup. What else do you have? I know Razo's not coming to this game, which kind of ruins it a little bit. But...
That's terrible.
According to Ahmed Shaban, he's going to have 40, so...
That's terrible. Well, thank God you said mention that. It makes my prediction easy. I got Qalqalya.
Can you give me a prediction on your brother's stat line?
2 and 2.
I thought I was gonna say 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, or 4, 4, 4, 4.
You can't improve.
Do you think he's going to win the bet between Shazeb or Shazeb's going to have 115?
Wow, that's a good question. Bro, he could, but he also can't. but he could.
I think there's
There's
going to be no in
potential.
between. It's either Chancellor's going to have like 30
or 4.
or he's going to have 4.
I predict.
Actually, I think Ahmed could do it. Actually,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
been teed up
gonna
recently. I ain't gonna lie. On
Ahmed-
defense, at least he's been
Ahmed's
teed.
oozing in confidence. So I'm gonna say Ahmed has over
He's
50,
never been
and
lacking
Keith
in confidence
Saturday
ever,
was
bro.
under 50.
But I think this game will be pretty interesting. Like, I think Kalia will pull away at the end. But I do think this
Nah.
game will come down. Well, just because no Raza.
Raza, yeah, that's huge.
That's what it
Thank
is.
God. I was actually maybe leaning by that, but once you told me that,
Without Raza,
I got Qalia by 8 to 10.
I think Mehdi's gonna have a really good game in this game. But like I think Mehdi will go for 25 plus. But
Yeah, potentially.
yeah, I think Kalia will win by 10 or 8, something like that.
And you got the same?
Nah, I think Ahmed's team will win.
Oh wow. Number
With the
four.
Ahmed Chaban 2-2.
Bro, Mustafa's team, they just make me laugh, bro. I just feel like they're gonna go in there and do stupid
Wait.
stuff.
Yeah, he just called you guys.
Is
a
Moose
joke.
gonna check in this game or?
Nah, bro, come on. Bro, Moose has a wedding to go to that day.
Oh yeah, let it.
There's an auto to go to.
Wedding.
That'd be awkward.
Yeah, well, I think so. Yeah, bro.
Like,
it's worth it,
next
bro.
game is Khan Yunis versus Al Quds.
Wow. Game of the week.
So this is kind of interesting also because if Muayyad comes, I feel like Muayyad and Amr Hussein aren't like necessarily known as defenders, and they're gonna have to guard Capone and
They both like the basketball,
Charkis.
too.
But I feel
But then
like
at the
Zane's gonna
same
control
time,
it.
Zayn is gonna kill on Zayn is gonna kill because they have no big, and Mahrous can probably kill because they have no big also. So I think it's gonna be an interesting game.
No, it's going to be very interesting because Al-Quds doesn't really have. They definitely don't have the guards to guard Amir, Joe Capone.
But Zayn could also, I don't know if Zayn will be able to help, but he probably can help.
He helped all last game.
Yeah, he can probably help
but
again.
Capone and Charkis can help anyway.
You could probably put Mahrous on Qasim, or maybe if Mahrous wants to take the challenge, he'll guard Joey, since he knows him, he knows his game and stuff. I'm gonna take out Quds because I don't think anybody could stop Zayn, but they better put somebody on Hamid Al-Hindi and not let him hit 30 points. That's really it.
I think Zayn's team will win, too.
Or Amir Charkis legacy game, but
Nah.
it's probably too early in the season. He's old. He needs like
It's
time
super
for his
close.
knees to get going.
It's super close. I'm calling another very close game, but I'm going to give it to Khan Yunis. 2 or 3 points.
Wait, are we gonna get KE9 versus Zayn?
Don't get me started. Nah.
Kind of a matchup would be.
I don't know.
You know, Zayn played with KE9 a couple
Yeah,
seasons ago,
yeah.
too.
I was on the team with them.
I think, you know, they told me the Zayn, like, they said KE9 called him that.
He-
Yeah.
That makes sense. I thought it looked familiar when he did it the first time I saw it. Alright,
Yeah, I'll take out Quds by like 8.
I got Khan Yunis. Alright, third game of the week. Safad, Ramzi Saleh's team versus Yafa, which is the Yanis.
It's about to be a beatdown, Shabab. Maybe a 20
got
point,
it.
20
You got
point
it.
blowout
You
to
got
Yafa.
You got it. You understand.
It won't be a
You
beatdown.
understand. I think this is gonna be the first
I
time
think-
I'm gonna have both these kids rooting for me.
I think Mohamed Deeb will actually be one of the guys that can guard Musa a little bit better in the league just because like he plays with passion, just like Musa plays with passion, and Musa can't bump Mohamed Deeb around. Another thing, Amir Koyes also knows Ilyas's game very, very well. So that'll be a nice little matchup.
I think it's gonna be another
I think
defensive
it'll
game.
be, yeah. Well, every game with Abbasi is going to be a defensive game.
Yeah.
So it's really just up to how much will the Abbasi score and how much are they able to stop Musa.
But if they game plan right, I think they could win.
Who? Alright, well I got my team obviously.
Yeah, I'm going to take Musa's team by like 8. If Yahya Yanis has another 15-point game and he makes them respect his 3-point shot, Yafa will win 100%. Not even close. But yeah, go.
He's so serious right now.
Yeah, Musa Yanis by 8.
Come on, Omar, I got you, bro.
Hell yeah, baby. See, lock it, bro. Lock it.
Come on, teammate.
Lock it, bro.
Come on, teammate.
Lock it, bro.
Come on, teammate.
You know, I'm coming different this week after last week, bro.
Ramallah versus Libya.
So Salman Ilyas's team versus Adi Yusuf.
Also, kind of an interesting game here too. I don't know if Enazubi's coming back or not yet.
Bro, he's so slow.
I heard some like rumblings of him coming back, but I'm not sure if he actually is.
Nah, I got.
And this is number 77 for
Yeah.
Luka.
Yeah. I
I
got.
actually see the resemblance a little bit.
No, I can see the
I
resemblance.
definitely
build.
got Libya. I definitely got Libya. Who's stopping for Khan on
Please
this team?
stop. What'd you say?
Who's stopping Farhad on the?
No, I have a Bills team too.
Yeah, I have Qadiyah for sure. And not that it's like I definitely think they'll win. Not that they'll win by much, but I definitely think they'll win. Libya by 7.
So my brain is telling me to take Libya, but my heart is telling me to take Salman. So I'm gonna take Salman.
Take the man. Alright, second to last game, 9:30 Court 1. Nablus, Hamza Shah's team versus Al Balah, Ahmed Saleh's team, and yours truly.
All right, Jojo, if you let Hassan drop 30 points on you again, you suck. You're not allowed to talk about you being good on defense ever again. Let's get that completely out the way. Hopefully you had your Disneyland vacation, you got out of, the Mickey Mouse years, you took your pictures, and now you could lock in for the season. Who else?
Does everybody make playoffs?
Yeah.
Stan, but you know that confidence.
Saad is not coming again, which is
He's
a big
not coming
blow.
for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, or 4 weeks probably.
Actually, I don't know that confidently. I'll get back to you.
What's it called? Hassan versus Ali Hassan will be a cool game, cool matchup to watch. Guard versus guard.
Should I guard him or no, dude?
Yeah, guard.
Maybe for the start.
Bro, defense is funner than offense.
More fun, but
More fun, yeah.
It would be interesting to see them go back and forth. But yeah, I'm gonna take Al Bala because I think
I'm with you.
they have like a little bit more talent with Sinjar and Hassan playing, and I think Raed will kill them on the boards.
Who's not this big? Do they have any? What are their big?
Timing, percent.
Yeah, I got it, Bella.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, by honestly, by even maybe a decent amount.
But Jojo, don't let Hassan score 30, please.
Bro, shoot 9:30 back-to-back weeks, man.
Bro, I have 3 9:30s.
Bro, who made these schedules?
Beit Lahem, last game, Beit Lahem Shafiq Haitani's team, Mr. Golf.
Oh, wow, the one
Albira,
game. You're moving to Ethan.
Wow.
They said no?
Wow,
Clash of the backcourt mates that they tried to
The
split up, bro.
Lebanese.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
For specific reasons, I need Shafiq to win. So.
But both teams have.
I need Shafiq to win, bro. Shafiq, bro, please. Please, bro, please.
What are we gonna do? I feel like
these teams are like.
Shafiq's team has a little bit more size than.
But you guys have that.
No, we have size too. I'm saying Shafiq's team is pretty big, so we're not gonna tower over them. I felt like Mehdi's team, we were kind of a lot bigger than them.
I feel like this is like the two same teams with different names going against each other. That's what it feels like to me.
If you want to say like Amir and Ali Sufyan cancel and me and Shafiq cancel.
It's kind of like that.
Well, I know I'm gonna guard Shafiq. I did hear that Shafiq's a bot and he's gonna play zone on us, so that'll be fun.
Bro, this sucks. Do I root for this loser or do I root for Mr. Golf? It makes no sense. A lose-lose situation, bro.
You have to root against Shafiq.
I'm rooting for Shafiq, so.
No, what you
But
root?
then you're on the team.
No,
You're
what
on
you
this
root
team.
for the guy that whoops you every one-on-one.
Shut the hell up.
Look, Shafiq's team got a lot of confidence going into this game. I'm not gonna say we're drooping confidence because I want to show a nice image, but our confidence is drooping a little bit. So we gotta come out strong, and we gotta play smart. We can't just be driving into 8 people. And I think we'll pull it out because we have a little bit more talent.
I'll say both teams are figuring out, working together.
This is also a splash revenge game.
But Beit Lahem technically did have a really good game last week, so I'm gonna say they win by 2. That's the prediction.
You said Shafiq by what?
I don't have a score. I just think Shafiq will win.
Like, you give me a score.
Shafiq will win.
Yeah, I think Shafiq's going to win, but I want Shafiq to win. So, but I just didn't want to say that. So, fellas, I'm not giving you guys points.
Also, what happened with Player of the Week? Why didn't Mohammed Al Hindi get it? Yeah, and why isn't it posted?
Bro, I'll tell you why.
Because
Adil is lazy.
No.
He's lazy, bro.
CNJ
He's lazy.
did last week. So
He's lazy. I'll see him tonight,
He's
inshallah.
going to come out tonight, I think.
Okay, just really quickly, even though it's been one game, the season stats, Ali Hassan's leading the league in scoring, 33 points. Big Moose got 30, Mohammed Al Hindi got 30. Rebounds, this has basically been plastered there since 2016. Ahmad Mana, 23 rebounds. Joe Capone had 9 assists in the MB game. The new stat keepers, very, very good job for actually keeping count of stats. Because I see 5 people. How does Shafiq always get in here? If Shafiq's in the steals, I'm going to get tight. Okay, no.
He's not.
Shafiq has 6 assists. Amir Charkis has 6 assists. Jihad Mustafa 7 assists. Ilyas Shamshdad with 8 assists. Steals. Ahmed Abdul Ghani 4 assists. Zayn 4 steals. Yo, Zayn always gets so many steals. Ahmed Shaban 3 steals. Deep Patel 3 steals. And Jihad Mustafa's always up there too. Adil Yusuf. Well, there's 5 people in the league with block. Adil Yusuf, Jaime, Jihad Mustafa also. So right now Jihad Mustafa's DPOI based on stats. Matthew Sulaiman 2 and Mustafa Brown 2. Double doubles, there's like probably a bunch of people
with 1.
Free throws nobody really cares about. And 3-point field goals, all I care about is Ahmad Abbasi's not on here. And Muhammad Hindi has 8. So yeah. That's the pot, Shabab.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Oh, that's